Marker 1 on the Kitchener Trail. Fast, flowy, ideal way to plump as you go through. Kitchener Trail, suitable for hardtails, full sus, rigid bikes, cyclocross, whatever you want to do. Some people don't think it's a red, depends how fast you go. Great place for building fitness, and it becomes more engaging the quicker you go. This has 2 parts to it as it goes across the main road in and out of the centre, and it's a good introduction to the trail network. Second part, pedally, some nice corners, good place again to build speed and to hone those skills. Back end can slip out just in the dry, that's nice. Finishes in a left-hand berm, then goes across the fire road to start section 2. Section 2, minding other users. Two parts to it again. A couple of different lines now due to people cutting up the track. Oh yeah. Second part of number 2. Plenty of braking holes. Saddle down a touch, give you that manoeuvrability, ready to pump. Stay relaxed, covering your brakes. Short uphill through some really spooky trees in the dark. into a very, very nice, flat, fast section. We've got the legs for it. Culminates in a lovely right berm, braking hole, heading out towards a lip that's good to pop off. And onto a fire road section. Section 4 for me, or over the top. Nothing too technical. Hard pack, few roots, lots of bumps. Standing up and timing your pedal stroke helps you maintain your momentum, as does pushing into some of the bigger dips. Brings you out onto a bit of multi-user trail before taking up to the rock drops. Morning. This section is key for your momentum. A lot of people avoid this. I like it. It focuses you to work on that pedalling cadence and the right gear. Up and over to the recently resurfaced rock drop section. A bit gravelly in the corners at the minute. Nice approaching, steady as you go. I'm going to climb out again, section what they call 4, I call it 5. This is where you get a bit of the elevation. It's a long section which culminates in the 2 new step downs that then lead over to section 5. And watch for that tree. New step downs are just over the top of this. Flowy bit, then to another bit of pedalling. And out to marker 5. Marker 5 again, pedally, but fun. Get a nice lick up down here. Bump into the track. Another right-hander coming up. Over to 6. This one with the right speed, you can actually pretty much roll it all the way. It's got some really, really good opportunities to plump. Two ways there, both meet out at the same place. As you exit 6, be wary, you've got blue coming up the other way, and your line out is actually their line up. So short bit where you and the blue combine. Donkey walloper. All these are old World War I sayings. as Sherwood Pines, or as it was known then, Clipston Forest, was the largest World War I forces training camp in Britain, possibly Europe, and you can ride some of the old trenches which were there to train the troops. Most of them are over after the boardwalk here. Over on the west side, which was just a farm until we bought it to use for the military. The red now goes up, it doesn't go straight over like it used to. This section of the red was introduced just over a year ago. A bit more engaging, a few proper little pump bits, and a chance to get a bit of air time as well. Benefits from Green Swift. There's a couple of rock gardens in there too. As we go around the left-hander for a change, that's where you get to 3 little jumps or drops. Everything's rollable. It's a lovely right-hander. And more pedalling. Pines, as you probably guessed by now, is very much about pedalling. It benefits from the fact that you can ride it as a beginner and build your fitness, build your speed, and the trail actually becomes more engaging with you. If people want to know what a good time is around the whole Kitchener Trail, sub 50 minutes is good, sub 42 is very, very good. But complete it in an hour, consider yourself you've earned a good piece of cake or a sausage roll and a coffee or cup of tea at Sherwood Pines Cafe. This is Dog Soldiers. Can't remember what marker it is. Nice entry. Really nice berms in there. And then get on the pedalling. This one snakes along nicely and then pitches up into a little bit of a short climb. A few corners. Then it pops out, heads downhill, I have a little jump, again very rideable or rollable, and then a sharper little zigzag climb and across the fire road. Signpost 9, sweeping right-hander, round to the left and over that rollable jump I was talking about. Very, very nice. Small rock garden, and it pitches up. Little zigzag climb. And finishes at Fire Road. Next section is exceptionally short and quite sweet. Drop, jump or drop, another drop. Out and over into the Fire Road, literally through the undergrowth, and heading towards the western front. Marker 10, western front, berms been improved down here to the right. Gives you a good exit, helps you maintain a bit of speed. So again, it's pedalling. approaching the second part of Western Front, which includes some really nice berms and then sharp little uphill, or Hellfire Alley, sorry. Okay, back to ride Hellfire Alley. Saddle's definitely down on this one. Got some really nice berms. Finishes in a little steep uphill for pines, that is. Back end slides out really nice around these in the dry. There's that little climb we talked about. Give yourself a couple of gears. Don't blow yourself out, because at the top of this you can either split off and do a downhill run, or continue on to much beloved by me, Tornado Alley. Tornado Alley is the nearest thing we've got to an enduro stage. Here we can peel off left to the bike park, jumps, downhill runs, or we can continue over on the Kitchener Trail to Tornado Alley. Tornado Alley. Fast, swooping, really good. So nearest thing we've got to an enduro stage. How long will it slides out? This bit's over way too soon. Then we've got a bit of a pedal up. Our saddle's up. And again, don't tire yourself out on this bit. This new edition is actually a few years old now. Climbs and then pitches down. There are a number of braking holes to be wary of, but still a lot of fun. And we hit straight across the fire road, so beware of the cyclists, because you do end up coming down at a bit of a pace. Loose, braking holes, and then straight across. new gears because that was really dusty. Saddle half mast so you can pedal, but also got manoeuvrability. Marker 13. This is where the red has been revised for summer 2020. First bit is still the same, though a number of people cop out for some unknown reason. They obviously don't like the climb. It's short and sharp, and again, good for building fitness, which this entire trail is. This is where we used to continue to the left, but that's now part of the blue. The trail now is diverted through here and goes up to where you'll find those World War I trenches. Follow the marker around to your right, and then it'll be a left up what used to be a lovely bit of downhill off-piste. It's rooty and the odd dip. It opens out. Watch out for pedal strikes. And currently we continue round to the left. Avoid the bog. When this rains, it's 25 foot of just sludge. Not good for you or your bike. This is where confusion comes in. You now hang a right because the red doesn't continue on as it used to. Swing yourself round on the fire road into what is a number of sections that are pedally but fast, pretty much flat, a few little bit of downhills, plenty of corners, and it's absolutely great for having a hoot on. If you've got the legs for it, batter it as hard as you can, because it's more rewarding the faster you go. Get your gear in right. Sweeping right-hander. So go round to another right-hander with a tree root sticking straight out in front of you. Be wary of it. You lose a bit of speed. That's why the right gear is essential. Few roots. Mark a 16 and pin it if you can. It's lovely. Over the route. And a nice tight S-bend. And across. Little joining track. 5th Avenue, 2 parts to this, and again, bit of a pedal to start off with, get that speed up, uphill. Saddle 3/4 the way up or half mast, and as you pedal and keep that maneuverability. Across the fire road, second part of this section. Round the left hander into a jump. Out onto the fire road and to the wonderfully named Death Valley. Death Valley. Not as bad as it sounds, but a really nice section again. This top half is a really good section here at Pines. A few strava lines in here. Some of them interesting, some of them not so. I actually like following the original contours. Keeps the skill levels up. Sorry about the squeaky bottom bracket if you can hear it. Can't do a lot about it at the minute. Drop your saddle for this section, pump the trail, right hander, 2 line choices, down or over rocks. I prefer down, push in, through, round the outside. Braking holes abound. I prefer high here and over. If you push into the braking holes, you'll be fine. As you come around here, just watch out because you cross over a walking trail that's got a gate which slows everybody down. Then last part of Death Valley is a little climb out to the top. Gas pipe cavalry, signpost 18. A lot of pedalling, but not a lot. That's just my opinion. A few rocks or slabs. Little roll down, comes down to the main high road that surrounds the centre, so watch out for people, especially at weekends. The trail's there for everybody, so is the park. Coming into Farewell Goodbye, which is 19. This is a proper little XC section, as it really is. Pedal, saddle up, full pedal efficiency. Second half of section and the final bit. Pedally, bumpy, and a definitely XC way to finish the trail. And there you have the Kitchener Trail from start to finish.